The last thing I want to tell you about, and I'll do whatever you want, I'll answer questions, whatever, is your spiritual life. Now, I don't really get into metaphysics. You know, I'm a very spiritual person. I love God. I think this, that God's gift to me is life. My gift to God is how I live my life. I think that's very important to understand. You know, some of us forget that. We take life for granted. You know, that's a shame. Because it's a gift. Life is so beautiful. I look at life as a gift. In fact, it's like this. I feel like God has given me all these beautiful things. He's given me happiness. You know what happiness is? Everybody experiences that, right? It's a wonderful thing. He's given me this thing called love. How many people have been in love in this class? Man, that's a shame. That is sad. Because when you're in love, your whole life changes. The grass is greener, the sky is bluer. It's such a beautiful thing. And some people out here raise their hand. I can't believe that. Love is so beautiful. It really is. Sex is nice too. No, I had to raise my hand. He gave us rapture. He gave us all these beautiful things. All these beautiful things. But I want to tell you something else. God also gave us pain. You know, people don't like to deal with that. Pain's out there. It hurts. He gave us rejection. That's no fun either. He gave us melancholy, depression. That's no fun either. But it's out there. And if you're afraid, you'll never be anything. And I kind of look at life like this. God wrapped these things up in this little box with all these little ribbons on. All these things are out there. And here I come. I'm looking for this thing called love. And I see this little box, so cute and everything. And I bring it home. I said, man, this is it. I got love here. And I start unwrapping this box. And when I get inside of it, it's rejection. Wow, that hurt. That kick your butt for that. That really hurt. But because love is so great, at least I heard it was so great, I might go and try again, you know. But I'm not going to be so quick to grab a box this time. Because unfortunately, a lot of people, when they get hurt, you know what they say? Man, I don't want to play this game anymore. This hurts too bad. But because you hear it's such a nice thing, you have to look for this other box. And here I find this other cute little box. And I bring this one home. I start unwrapping this one. And here it is, lies and deceit inside. It's something that hurts even worse than rejection. I mean, it's a lot. And you know, that hurts too. And you can say, Dan, I'm not playing this game anymore. This is it. I refuse to play this game. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a major mistake. Because unless you're willing to open the boxes, you'll never be great. And once you open a box, it elevates you to a different level, to a significantly different level. If you come to me and say, Judd, I've been rejected, hey, I know how that feels. You know, and it's unfortunate. People can't raise their hand and say they love. If you never love, you don't even know how that feels. It's such a wonderful feeling. You see, but people are afraid to open these boxes because of all these fearful things, but God gave us all these things. And I'm telling you, once you open a box, you are at a different level. And I can give you a prime example of this. A few years ago, my best friend's father died. And he called me up and he said, Judd, something really bad happened. I said, what? He said, my dad died tonight. I said, oh, God, that's terrible. And I felt terrible. I really did. Every night, I would call him and ask him how he's doing. And he was boo-hooing on the phone all the time. I would call him every night. And then something happened that changed my life. My mother called me and said, Judd, your dad died tonight. And that pain was so bad, it felt like somebody hit me with a sledgehammer right between the shoulder blades. And after I stopped crying, you know what I thought? The first thing I thought is how insensitive I was to Tim. Because I never understood what opening this box, my dad is dead, felt like. And this was a good thing because you learn from death. You really do. And you know something? This is an amazing story. But Greg, who teaches here, Greg's a good friend of mine, one of my best friends. He was at my house. And we were sitting there and he got a phone call. It was his mother. And his mother said, Greg, your dad died tonight. And I knew immediately how he felt. And we sat there and we cried the whole night, right, Greg? Yeah. But I could relate to that. I could feel the pain. See, if you never experienced the boxes, you'll never know what the pain is. If you've never been successful, you don't know what that is. If you never put yourself in the line, you'll never know what that is. In order to be great, you have to open the boxes. If you don't, you'll never be anything in life. I mean that.